A very young lady, decent lady, that you would expect to take a different decision, has a mother that is mentally challenged. And what the lady did will shock you. I'm going to play a video of the lady assisting the mother who has mental problem. When I saw this video, I was challenged. This can modify someone's choices, perception about how we claim we love people. And there is some secret that I'm going to break onto you today. You're going to meet the lady face to face, and she is going to tell you how and why she's doing what she's doing. Taking a mother that is mentally challenged, that everyone is running away from, and trying to put her back into normal life. This is the challenge of a young lady in our time.
So kind. I was like, oh, the overwhelming, never. Fight till I found, leave the 99 behind. Say I couldn't earn it. Leave the 99.
Hey guys, this video
All right, viewers,
you're about to watch is quite
the
a
video we are
touching
going to
one.
be talking about.
So this girl you are
But before we go ahead, I want you to have a look at something very amazing. This is the lady in question. You can see her picture and look at a lady like this. If it was you and your mother had a mental situation, what will be your reaction? How are you going to face this situation in public, among friends and loved ones? How would you react? And would you be able to let the world even know that this mother is my mother? I saw this video and I was like, wow, this thing that the person has sent me speaks volumes. And I believe that today on Family Arena, we will be able to bless someone's life by having this video viewed by everybody that is one of our people. So please, if you are watching us, don't hesitate. Kindly share this video. Share this to as many people as you can share to any group, and let us see if this will not change somebody. You know what? We've been hearing a lot of examples from the Bible, how much the Good Samaritan supported somebody in the time of old. But we need something that is happening within our time here and now. And this can modify someone's understanding of Christianity and how we should live in society. Whether the person in need is your family or friend or even a stranger. This is one of the things that I believe what this girl has done. Everybody should learn this. In our time, I see her as the Good Samaritan. So without much ado, we are going to watch the lady right now. Let's just listen to what's going on and watch this video.
seen here.
But please don't forget to share your thoughts on this.
She's from Ghana. This is her mom. Yes, as you can see, the woman is not well. Okay. So according to the girl, she said that people have mocked her, people have called her all sorts of names. To the extent that if they want to describe her, you hear them say that daughter of a mad woman. But she said all that never stopped her from loving her mother. But the best thing that has ever happened to her is her showing her mom off on social media. And that changed her mom's life. So many people showed concern. They advised her to take her mom.
So you see, she said the best thing that has ever happened to her is that she has showed her mother on social media. That is the best thing that has happened to her. But that should be the most shameful thing that would happen to anybody in his or her life. This is a very, very sensitive topic, and I believe that anyone that is watching this now, you should be watching this, and if you have left some people back home, if you have left some loved ones, some families that you are not supporting, change your attitude, because this is speaking volumes. The lady is a very young girl, but what she has done is priceless. When people are running away from their sick families and relatives, this young girl is running towards her sick mother. Instead of denying the mother, she has been the person behind the mother, even though the mom is not conscious of who is helping or who is not helping. Let me ask you, if you should fall sick one day, very serious, and you are bedridden, would you expect help, or you want everyone to pass by? Think about this, because it could be anybody. I really respect this lady for what she has done. Just watch this video. Continue watching it.
To a psychiatric home, which she did. You won't believe the transformation. Mothers are golden.
You see, this lady...
Hey.
Now, she's going to speak a Ghanaian language, so I'll be interpreting it. This lady was advised when she finally ended up putting her mother's picture on social media that she should try and take her mother to the psychiatric home in Ghana. This is a Ghanaian situation. And just listen to the conversation if you understand, but I will be translating what she's talking about. Listen.
Now you hear the crew.
She's asking, she just got a little bag with some stuff in there and gave it to the mother and asked him, Mother, won't you have a look at what is in the bag? Let's listen to the conversation.
Thank you very much. You are welcome. Yeah, where did you go? I've been looking for you.
I went to Sunya this morning.
You went to Sunyan this morning and you didn't look for me.
I came early.
You came early, very early in the morning, and you went back to Sunya again.
So I let the Wednesday attach in.
Oh, okay. Put your bags down so that I'll give you.
So this woman is called Ya, and you can hear the language. I understand it perfectly. She's asking the mother, if she would not open the bag that she gave to the mother. And then mom didn't say anything. And then she asked the mother, where has she been? She said she traveled to a particular town in Ghana. It's a different region. I don't know where she was going to or from. And she's asking the mother why she's not looking for her. And she said, oh, she went to Sunyani and then she came back really early. And then she went back again, kind of. It's all about travel, talking to the daughter. But the woman has no idea whether she's talking to her daughter or she's talking to a stranger. But you can see the natural chemistry that is existing between the two of them. You know, in most situations, not all, when somebody has a mental situation like this, it is very difficult for somebody to get to have a reasonable discussion, or maybe even get to transport them from one point to another. But listen to what happened here and watch what happened. It's amazing. Even though the girl's action is very, overboard. I'm really respecting this girl so much for her confidence to even do this on social media. And now everyone knows that this is the girl whose mother is sick. And she's done it. Because people knew it before and they were mocking her. They were referring to her not as the beautiful girl, but as the girl who has got a sick mother. And now she has showed it all to the world. And just watch to the end and you'll be shocked what happened.
Another dress. You wear it, then I will take you to where you will sleep. You put the bags down.
And you see, the poor woman speaks English very well. It means that she was educated, perhaps working or doing something reasonable with her life, and then she got sick. She's speaking good English with the daughter. She understands everything the daughter says, and the daughter also understands whatever she's saying. So she speaks reasonably, but she's sick. People, when you get sick in a situation like this, in your mind, you are fine. You don't feel sick. You don't even know you are not well. But somebody listening to you can tell that something is wrong. So we are treading a very thin line between sanity and insanity. All of us. So you can wake up one morning by someone hitting the back of your car in an accident, and that thin line on which we all tread, when it gets broken or distorted, you, the same person, will begin to tread. Yesterday you were fine, and tomorrow you may lose your memory, and you can be like this, or even worse. Just listen to this and watch it.
I want to change everything. I want to change your clothes. I want you to put these bags on. Yes, you promise to change them. You promise to stay if I give you accommodation. You will stay. Yeah, do you sometimes pray for me? Do you sometimes pray for me? You always pray for me. Yeah. This thing that I'm doing, I'm facing a lot. Without your prayers, I can't make it. Okay. Okay. Do you really? How much should I give you? How much do you need? You call an amount. They said 5 what? 5 cedis. You want 5 cedis? Yeah, I want to give you the 5 cedis. But promise me you'll do everything that I like. When you're okay. And himself what city American so why you ready so be free hand? What's it? Can you hear me well? Good you hear me. I just want you to look this.
You see, she's asking the mother whether the mother is willing to move from where she lives to the new place she wants to take the mother to. And the mother is saying yes, she's happy to move. This is a very sad situation. I don't know how you feel, but I feel very, very worried and concerned. And I think about how was this woman like before this sickness? Why hasn't she had this support that she's getting from anybody from when she got sick? And looking at how brown her clothes are, it was not yesterday. She's been like this for a long time. I mean, a very long time. But no help was coming. Perhaps she's meeting pastors. She's meeting nurses. She's meeting doctors. She's walking behind the houses of all kinds of people, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists. In Ghana, we have every religion. So she's meeting people from all these kinds of religions, but no help is coming. People, if you know that you are responsible for me, please come to my aid when I need help. Because maybe no one else will do it. You see, this girl, I can imagine, she said when she was in school, her friends and many were referring to her as the girl whose mother is mad. So it means this woman has been mad roaming about on the streets. Whilst this poor girl was a student, she has perhaps studied, completed school, whatever school level she was in, I'm not sure, but she looks like someone who is in a working class at the moment. So she's had a tertiary education or senior high school education, graduated from that school, gotten some job before coming to help her mother. What was the family doing? Does the sick mother, did she have a family at all? Or no? Did she even have friends before she fell sick? Or no friend? Did she have a husband? Obviously, the girl has a father. Did she have a husband? Let's see to the end how this girl was able to help the poor mother. And let's see that this help could have come earlier. And if it came earlier, what perhaps would have been the advantage to this poor woman? Please share your thoughts. If you were this person, if you were the girl, what would you do? And if you were the poor woman, sick woman, mother, what would you do? These are things that I believe we should practically be looking into as Christians, not just professing Christianity, talking big grammar, quoting verses and all that without demonstrating the little we have. If you pray and the sickness doesn't go, take her to the doctors. Maybe we've all met her before. We didn't do anything. So, what fruits are we bearing? According to the Bible, we have to bear a certain kind of fruit. We should be bearing kindness, long suffering. I'm not sure If you are bearing them, please tell us what you think, what you feel about this situation. If you are bearing the fruits, please let us hear from you. If you are not, let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what the girl was able to do for the poor mother.
That's all.
Now look at the girl. It's not easy. Difficult job. Look at that. Walking hand in hand with a poor mom. Toothbrush. She's showing a toothbrush to the mother. She's starting the cleanup. Just imagine. Look at that. What are they doing? See, they have gathered everything they are going to use to clean her up. They have their toothbrush and everything. And the mother is conforming. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Look at that. They're cutting the poor man's hair. The girl couldn't hold herself. She's crying. Look at that. I think she's the one. She's cutting the mother's hair herself to give her the support, the kind of humane support the poor girl deserves. What do you think? Who should have done this years ago? Should it have been the girl? Did it have to be the girl? Oh my goodness. This is a sad situation. See? This is the world we're living in. Now the hair is cut and the poor girl is trying. She's not saying much. There's just music playing in the background. But you can see that she's enjoying the journey. Look at that. Look at the wound she has sustained. And the poor girl is healing. She's dressing her mother's wounds. She's taking her from the streets, giving her shower. And now they are trying to make her a human being again. Poor woman. Poor woman. Look at that. Taking her to the doctors. Now she's taking some injections. So why didn't this happen all these years in the past for this poor woman? This is a very sad story. Very, very sad story, but then it's a good turnaround for this poor woman. Oh, just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is she the same person? People, just look at the poor woman. Look at that. You can see that she's now a better person. She's now looking better. She's looking so good now. She's looking so good. With a little bit of attention from the daughter. People, let us help somebody. Let us do something to support somebody. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It could have been you. I'm not sure why this poor girl had to be the person going through school, graduating, before coming back to be the same person to help her mother. It means that nobody was willing to do this for the woman. And whenever nobody is willing, somebody has to own up. Somebody has to stand up and say that I will be the one. I am going to get this done. And someone's life can be changed around. Someone's life can be better. Someone's life can improve. Because somebody will stand in the gap and decide to say that, look, I am going to be the person doing this for this person. But what are we seeing? Society is quiet. Everyone is not interested in somebody else's situation. Nobody is interested, but everybody needs help. I need your help, you need my help, or you need somebody else's help. We all need somebody. But who is going to stand in for you? As soon as something bad happens to you, everyone just moves away. Something as if something is chasing everybody away. Nobody wants problems. And no one is willing to embrace somebody that has a need, but everyone is willing to embrace somebody that has something to give. Society is not fair. So those of us that maybe are coming to the realization that somebody needs to be supported, please do it, and do even things that become the responsibility of others. Just do it. Support somebody, please. Don't just sit back. Don't sit back and watch. Because nobody anywhere would do something for somebody that is your responsibility. Because everyone perhaps saw it that it was the responsibility of this woman's family. Family did not do it. Family is also looking at it like it's maybe the responsibility of her mother or her father, and maybe they are dead or they could not also do it. Now the family also believes that she's got kids, she's got a daughter, it's her responsibility. But the daughter may not be capable as of that time. So look at the number of years she will be wandering in the wilderness, in the streets, could have died. Car could have knocked her. Sister Franklin Akwesi says, I'm very proud of the girl. She has fulfilled the law. Exactly right. Talking about the law, as Sister Franklina just said, I'll read this verse. Matthew chapter 15, verse 4. It says, for instance, God says, honor your father and mother, and anyone who speaks disrespectfully of father or mother must be put to death. This is New Testament. Matthew chapter 15, verse 4. Okay, so mothers and fathers are people that, irrespective of their irresponsible lifestyles, we still need to honor them. There is something, children as we are, we need to do for the mothers and the fathers. It's very unfortunate that they may not be responsible the way they should be, but we cannot base our actions on their irresponsibilities and decide to be irresponsible because they were irresponsible. We children being irresponsible towards them is by way of not performing our godly responsibilities towards parents. Even though they may not have done it right, it does not justify us not doing our responsibilities. The Bible says that he who speaks disrespectfully, it did not say beating them, who speaks disrespectfully of father or mother must be put to death. I pray, and I'm challenging you that if you have done this before, please go and seek for help. Go and pray. Pray to God that God will deliver you from all such behaviors and talks. I know they've offended you too, because the same Bible says in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 4, it says that fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instructions of the Lord. So children should not put your children to anger. Do not frustrate your children, but raise them well. So it means parents can also, to an extent, frustrate a child into doing something that the child doesn't want to do. But then it does not make you right as a child, especially in the sight of God. Socially is another story. But religiously, if you are a Christian, I'm not sure of any religion in the world that will pray for you and clap for you as a child that you did not do what you were supposed to do for your parents. I'm not sure. There is no religion on the earth. No, I've not seen one. I've not heard of any. All of them encourages us to hold our parents in a very high esteem. Every religion on earth. So please and please again, this girl's story should turn your life around. Disregard all the mistakes of the parents. Disregard all the errors and don't wish them bad. Don't wish they suffer. Please step in and do something, because if there is anybody that could do something for your mother, it's you. No one else will do it. Trust me. Everyone else will only pity the person. but no one will move with compassion. People that pity people can sit back and say, oh, this girl, oh, this woman, oh, look at this poor woman. I know her very well. We used to be in school together. Oh, this woman, oh, she was my schoolmate. Oh, that's all they can say. But when it comes to somebody going and picking the poor woman and taking her to the doctors, dressing her up, giving her a shower, cutting her hair off, combing the hair and putting on her beautiful clothes like this, taking her for injection and for treatment to get better, nobody will do it. They will only have mercy. And mercy is all about talks. Oh, this is so sad. Just like I'm talking now. It's a very sad story. They will all talk like this. But then the person that will move and say, no, we need to do something and go and get things done. It's difficult to find such people. From families, through friends, through churches, everywhere. It's difficult to find people that really want to help. They can see somebody punishing somebody, but they will sit back. Just like everyone sat back and watched Sister Osinachi of Nigeria, the popular musician, die. And after her death, people are bringing unnecessary evidence. I don't see the value of that. Bring it out when the person needs it. Bring it out when we need to save the soul so the person will live. But you waited, she died, and now you are acting as if you love her than everybody. Now from the news I gather, the man has been sentenced to death. If that what I gather is right, he's been sentenced to death. Is everyone happy now? Is society happy now? I believe the legal system has done what will please the environment, the society. Everyone is saying, no, punish the man. Now the court has done what you want. When the man goes, you see if any of us is going to go and pay the school fees of these kids or feed them. But people were speaking passionately as if people loved the kids more than the man himself. Yes, if he's done what is being alleged, why not? He's guilty. But does he deserve to live? Or now he's been sentenced to death? Who is going to look after the kids? Who is going to take care of them? Maybe if they even, put some stringent measures on the man, took the kids, rented an apartment for them, the kids lived somewhere, had good education, and the man will work and the money will go into an account to sponsor the kids. Maybe that would have been better for the kids. But now, their mom is dead. And me and you, we have spoken on social media passionately, and lawyers came on. Oh, I'm gonna make sure this man suffers. Now he's going to be punished, killed. Who? Which of you on YouTube, on social media, Facebook, which of us is going to look after the kids? And now these kids are going to be walking around as orphans. Lost mom, lost dad. Is that what we want? I don't think so. People, let us move with compassion rather than the unnecessary mercy and expression of emotions as if we care. Let's look at what this girl has been able to finally do for the mother. Look at this. Just now, look at the mother. From the beginning to this point, as you can see the poor woman, you can see the total transformation that this poor woman has gone through. It's amazing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. And now look at this part. Mother and daughter. Look at that. This is priceless. This is priceless. The girl has worked for this. She has worked so hard to get to this point of getting a mother. It doesn't matter the past. All that matters is that now she's got someone to call mother. Those of us that have traveled outside Africa and we live overseas, where do you work? Who are the people you are looking after? You are looking after people like this woman. And people come and visit them. People come and spend time with them because they still consider them as part of their families. So this girl has done something way and beyond the expectation of many. I really respect her. Sister Franklina says, I'm so proud of the girl. She has fulfilled the law. This is beautiful. The heart of this girl is golden. It doesn't matter how you see her. You can say she's got a mother who is mad or whatever. You can say it's up to you. That is your own problem. The most important thing is that this girl has now gotten a mother that she can now give her a hug. She can now look at the picture. What do you think? Share your thoughts. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Oh, she's happy. Look at the joy on her face. We are with you, girl. Look at the joy. Look at her joy. But this is the painful side. I'll try and see if I can read some of the things. She says, just because she's insane, she's crying. While others are calling strangers good mothers. People find people on social media. Now we are calling pastors' wives mothers. Just because, I will just read this. They have cars and mansions. Doesn't mean you should switch over. You don't have to switch over and call your sick mother, your poor mother, your bad mother, whatever you call your bad father or whoever you call it. Just chuck them in the bin and go and follow someone's parents because they have cars and they have mansions. No, that's not yours. This is your mother. This is your father. Go and deal with yours. Go and fix them up. No matter how bad. This is what sets this girl apart. This is what separates this girl that I've seen from most of the people that are even branded, tagged with collars, called reverends, apostles, bishops. This, to me, sets this girl apart. I salute this girl wherever she is. Look at that. Just look at that. All because they slay better than them. Oh my goodness. Just look at that. She's crying. I would definitely pay for this. I would definitely pay for it. She's spending money to get a mother. But some of us have the mothers. They are okay. They are not sick. Some of us, the ones we have, they are okay. There's nothing wrong with them. But then, for certain differences, because of certain differences, things are different. Because of certain differences, we are dragging things and mothers and fathers are not talking and people, things are not going well among families because people are not, that just because of simple things that are not going the way we expect, most of us have decided to turn our backs against our parents. Most of us have turned our backs against our parents instead of embracing them and putting aside the challenges. Do you want your mother to be insane, have mental problems before you go and do what this girl has done? Or you would rather prefer she will be perfect, but then maybe she will offend you a little? Which one do you want? She will offend you, and if you forgive her, you still have your mother just like that. If this girl would tell you what she's been through to get this mother to this point, if she should tell you, then you will appreciate the mother or the father or the child you've got, no matter how bad the condition may be. She will tell you if her mother was sane and the mother even slapped her every morning, maybe she would be happier because she would know how to strategize to keep her mother. The reason being that you don't know what you have until you lose it. Okay? You don't know how much important the rain is until rain stops falling for years. You never know how much important a needle is unless you need one. It is very important that we value, we learn to look at the positive things in everything, every situation, in everybody that is around us, so that we will appreciate the good things in them rather than focusing on the bad things. Yeah, there will be bad things about everything. Yes, there will be. So if you want to train yourself to be a negative person, you can focus on all the negatives around the world, and that's okay. That is your choice. But you can also choose to focus on all the good things. Let's conclude by watching the end of this girl's situation. Let's look at that. My goodness. See, if I ever open my mouth to reject a mother, oh my goodness, just look at that. Just look at that. The biggest fear is maybe she won't remember anything between us when she becomes better. This is the problem this girl has faced. People, let us be mindful of what we are doing with the few people we have around us, with the small family we have. Yes, offenses may happen. Yes, our differences will create problems for us. But what are we going to do? Are we going to let the differences cause them to die, lay them in state, then we go and cry and celebrate them when they are dead? Somebody told me a story of walking around a place where they do cremation and they bury dead bodies. She said at that cemetery, she was driving past on the Mother's Day, or I think, yes, on the Mother's Day. And what she saw was a pile of cars, a long queue of cars. And what are they doing? Everybody is there to buy flowers to go and put on the mother's grave. That is what somebody saw. And there was a big traffic on the Camden Valley Way in Sydney, if you know the place where they do cremation. On the Camden Valley Way. People are paying money to put flowers on dead bodies that are rotten and gone. People will not see it. And the flowers, I remember, they used to cost about $50. They used to cost about $50 or more. And they are spending every single time to go and put it on the grave. But when the people were alive, maybe they did not value them. Let us value the people around us. Let us do whatever we can to keep them happy. Let us try our best to make sure that there is peace. The Bible says that if it is dependent on you, then live in peace with all men. And I know it always depends on us because it takes two to tango. So if this person wants to fight and you don't want to fight, you can say, let's stop it. What will it cost you to say, I'm sorry, to bring peace and to live in peace with all men? That's the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. It will cost you 3 words. I am sorry. And you have peace. But you can decide to hold on to the grudges and extend it for years. And after some years, when the person dies, you are even ashamed of showing up at the funeral. May God bless you and may God help us so that we can all have a positive attitude to change from such things. And maybe one day, all of us, we will be beneficiaries of the grace and the mercies of God because we all need this. That is what we need. And I believe we can be better people, better Christians, even much better than quoting the Bible. Quotations don't matter. Jesus never quoted the word of God by numbers, but he said it is written. So it doesn't matter how many figures you can quote from from Genesis to Revelation. Oh, Genesis chapter 1, verse 6 and the verse 9a says, it doesn't matter all those details. All that matters is, do you know what is written in the Bible? Just speak what is written in the Bible and act upon it rather than just quoting it in pride. You may decide not to quote it, but if you can demonstrate what this girl has done, you are better off than the person that can quote 1,000,000 verses. God bless you, Sister Franklin. As she says, word. God bless you, my sister. And I believe God will bless you too for all the support and for sharing the link and for the comment and for liking and, keeping everything we are doing active and surviving. Viewers, one more time, we are always live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. We need your support on both platforms. We thank everybody that came to pick the free beds. We are so happy that Koda TV was able to help you to get the beds. Some of the comments, some of the feedbacks we got from people that came to pick the beds, you are going to hear some of them. We will put a few videos of people that came to take the beds, and you will see that it was worth doing this. So if you supported us, Brother Albert, Evangelist Justice Sasari, Brother Morris, and your wife, God bless everyone, Sister Gina, Sister Kua, we appreciate everybody that supported us in this journey because many have been blessed through this. The video will come out very soon of people that came to pick it, and you will feel like, yes, we have touched on souls that really needed the support. Some of the text messages, some told me they were sleeping on the floor. That is the text messages that I got, and they came and took beds. Some say, oh, you people are angels. Why? Because we are reaching out to people that need something. You can do it, and I can do it together. And together with this girl, we can make a difference in this world. God bless us all, and see you tomorrow for War Zone. Evangelist Justice Asare is coming with Reverend Kwachi, and it's going to be wonderful. Enjoy yourself.
Say I couldn't earn it. Say listen to this. Say no shadow you no go light up, mountain you no go climb up, come down. No wall you no go kick down, lie you no go tear down, come down. Let me hear you say no shadow, mountain you no go climb, you no go climb.